Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve this exponential word problem. As per the problem, a cup of coffee contains 96 mg of caffeine. Every 5 hours, the amount of caffeine present in the body is reduced by 1/2. In part A, we have to find how many hours does it take for the amount of caffeine to be reduced to 12 mg. So let's start with part A. In this problem, we are given that every 5 hours, the amount of caffeine is reduced by 1/2. This tells us that we have to use the formula for half-life to solve this problem. Let's start by writing the formula for half-life. In this formula, A represents the final amount, A0 represents the initial amount, T is the time, and H is the half-life. For part A, A0 is equal to 96 mg, the amount of caffeine in a cup of coffee. Every 5 hours, the amount of caffeine is reduced by half, so half-life is equal to 5 hours. This is a very important concept we need to understand to solve this problem. In part A, we have to find the number of hours after which the amount of caffeine will be reduced to 12 mg. So A, the final amount, is equal to 12 mg. And we have to find the value of T. We should sub in the known values in the formula and solve for T. We have to solve for T, so we should first get rid of the 96 on the right side of the equation. We should divide both sides of the equation by 96. Twelve over 96 can be reduced to 1 over 8. We have to solve this exponential equation to find the value of T. We should make the base the same on both sides of the equation. On the right side, the base is 1 over 2. On the left side, we have 1 over 8, which can be changed to 1 over 2 to the power 3. Since we have the same base on both sides, we can cancel out the bases and write an equation using the exponents on both sides. We can solve for T in this equation by cross multiplying the 5 to the left side. I get T equals 15 and the unit is hours because the given unit for half-life is hours. This should be the final answer for part A. Now we can answer part B. Suppose a person has a cup of coffee at 9 a.m. followed by a second cup at 10 a.m. and another one at 1 p.m. How much caffeine is in the person's bloodstream at 10 p.m.? So we are given that this person consumes 3 cups of coffee. We have to find how much caffeine is left in the person's bloodstream at 10 p.m. from those 3 cups of coffee. For that, we should find out how much caffeine is left in the person's bloodstream at 10 p.m. from each cup and then add those amounts to find the total amount of caffeine that's in the person's bloodstream at 10 p.m. Let's start with cup 1. We should use the half-life formula because we are given the half-life for caffeine in the bloodstream. As per the problem, for 1 cup, A naught is equal to 96 milligram. Half-life is 5 hours. We have to find how much caffeine is in the bloodstream at 10 p.m. Since the first cup of coffee is consumed at 9 a.m., T for cup 1 will be equal to the number of hours from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., which is equal to 13 hours. This is a very important concept we need to understand to solve this type of problem. Now we can sub in these values in the formula to find the value of A. Thirteen over 5 is equal to 2.6. Next we can evaluate half to the power 2.6. Next we can do 96 times 0.164938. I get 15.834. And the unit is milligrams. This is the amount of caffeine left from cup 1 in the bloodstream at 10 p.m. Now we can analyze cup 2. Cup 2 is consumed at 10 a.m. We have to find the amount of caffeine in the bloodstream at 10 p.m. So for cup 2, T equals 12 hours. The value of A naught and H will be the same. We can sub in the values in the half-life formula to find the value of A. Twelve divided by 5 is equal to 2.4. Half to the power 2.4 is equal to 0.18465. Next we can multiply 96 by 0.189465. I get 18.189. The unit is milligrams. Now we can analyze cup 3. Cup 3 is consumed at 1 p.m. So the value of T for cup 3 is 9 hours. Now we can sub in the values in the formula and solve for A. 9 over 5 is equal to 1.8. 1 over 2 to the power 1.8 is equal to 0.287175. Next, we can multiply 96 by 0.287175. I get 27.569. The unit is milligrams. This is the amount of caffeine left in the bloodstream at 10 p.m. from cup 3. We have to find the total amount of caffeine that's in the person's bloodstream at 10 p.m. That will be the sum of these three A values. I get 61.59, and the unit is milligrams. This should be the final answer for part B. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.